Dear Mayor of Zwoz, dear Mayor of Zurich, dear Engadin Art Talks community, welcome. Just 364 days ago, I stood here to introduce the 2025 topic of the Engadin Art Talks, Form and Impact. I recall that in socialist societies, formalism was opposed to the idea that art needs to serve society as a whole and not merely an elite. I argued that with contemporary art gradually moving away from the public sphere, retreating to the private domain, leaving the stage to politics, the question of impact was again relevant. Koyo entered the stage after me. She argued that what I was saying mainly concerned Western art, while in many African and Asian societies, art was not exclusive at all, but about community building, about sharing, about folklore. I realized the gap between my limited and Eurocentric perspective and her much broader experience, and I became aware of my blind spots. During lunch, Koyo's statement resonated. Koyo, Christina, Daniel, Hans-Ulrich, and I held a traditional ritual in finding the topic for this year's talks. We agreed that it should be about togetherness, about community. Hans-Ulrich recommended E.A.T de Melkoren's book, Together, a manifesto against a heartless world. E.A.T will speak tomorrow, and her book is waiting for you to get a copy just outside this room. Please don't leave this room before getting some of the books that are presented there. The gloves are off, she writes. Fascism, after making strong footholds in the political sphere, is now threatening basic human morality. Her book is a plea for friendship, faith, dignity, and attention, small gestures and mutual care and togetherness. She argues, based partially on experience during the pandemic, that the majority of people is capable of solidarity and empathy, and that individual choices are decisive. With Bonds and Gaps, a title close to a book titled that the artist Isabel Nolan, who was also part of the Engadin Art Talks a couple of years ago, wrote, "We wish to forward the discussion about togetherness and community building, and on the same hand become aware and deal with our blind spots." Times have changed since Engadin Art Talks started in 2010. It began as a reference to utopian projects such as the Alpine Architektur of the Gläserne Kette in the early 20th century. It might not be the time for utopias today. E.A.T opts for faith rather than hope, for decisions taken now rather than plans for the future. Yet her book is full of observations that inspire one to believe in each other. I quote, "All things of value are fragile," she writes, "the beautiful, the humane, and the true. And when all that is fragile is mended to form a solid story of our kind, only then it wouldn't sound strange if I suddenly said, 'I believe in you.' It's a privilege to gather here in peace and safety. Let's believe in each other right now. Let's wish us an inspiring and fruitful gathering." Thank you.